Welcome to the IG3 Maths and IG3 English Literacy Intervention Systems Overview. The Account Administrator, or otherwise known as the License Coordinator, teachers, parents and students log into the My IG3 Education portal to access the IG3 Maths and IG3 English Literacy Intervention Systems. Once logged into the portal, blue ticks display in the top right-hand corner of the school's purchased products. The first thing to do is to access settings by clicking Settings on the top right-hand side of the My IG3 Education portal. IG3 Settings manages your institution's IG3 Maths and IG3 English Literacy Intervention Systems classroom licenses, classes, teachers and students in one easy-to-access location. Two types of users access IG3 settings: the License Coordinator and teachers. The License Coordinator has access to all teachers, classes, students and licenses, whereas a teacher has access to their classes and students only. The name of the logged-in teacher displays in the top right-hand corner of the dashboard. A crown to the left of their name indicates that they are the License Coordinator. Teachers and students must be entered into settings prior to creating classes. Click Teachers on the left-hand side pane. The License Coordinator sees all teachers in the school, whereas a teacher only sees themselves. Once the License Coordinator has added the teachers, the next step is to add the students. Once the students have been entered, by either uploading them in bulk or by clicking Add New Student in the top right, a new class can be created. All lessons in the IG3 Maths and IG3 English Literacy Intervention Systems are aligned with the Australian National Curriculum, and through the Curriculum Designer can be aligned to other curriculum standards. The License Coordinator can view or edit the curriculum by clicking Curriculum on the left-hand side pane. There are three available curriculum types. The default curriculums have been aligned by specialists. It is best practice to use this curriculum unless there is a specific reason to change it. Official curriculums have been aligned by specialists, and public curriculums are default curriculums modified by another institution and made available for public use. The default curriculums can be customised to meet teaching outcomes by clicking Edit Curriculum. The strands display in the top left-hand side. The strand, substrand, topic, subtopic, and exercises can be changed, and the subtopics and exercises can be moved or copied to other areas in the curriculum. Hover over the eye to the right of the exercise name to display a thumbnail view of the exercise. To access the detailed videos on the Curriculum Designer and Settings module, visit the website www.ig3education.com.au or access the user guide by clicking the question mark in the top right-hand side. Click back to My IG3 in the top right-hand side to return to the My IG3 Education portal. Once the teachers, classes and students have been entered into the Settings module, assessments and learning plans can be created in the IG3 Maths and IG3 English Literacy Intervention Systems. The IG3 Maths and IG3 English Literacy Intervention Systems are based on the same technology. IG3 Maths contains over 730 exercises, video tutorials and sample questions. The dashboard also displays the status of any purchased products. The first step is to create an assessment. Click Assessment on the left-hand side pane. All existing assessments are displayed. To create a new assessment, click Create Assessment. Assessments are created in 4 easy steps. Step 1 is to enter the assessment name, the grade level, the pass rate, and the number of questions. To accurately determine the student's actual proficiency level, a high number of questions is required. However, for this demonstration, we will set the number of questions to 3 and alter the pass rate to 60%. Click Next. Step 2 is to choose the exercise set. The exercise sets support teachers by either using a complete set or customising the assessment to suit their teaching requirements. If the complete set is selected, the assessment can take between 45 minutes to 6 hours to complete, depending upon the proficiency level. Exercise sets save teachers time by no longer needing to create assessments from scratch. The third step is to select the students. Assessments can be set for an entire class or for individual students, thus catering for the gifted and the remedial at the same time. Lastly, confirm the assessment. The assessment displays on the assessment's dashboard. Click View on the left-hand side for details on the assessment. Click Add to add additional students into the assessment. And the down arrow to the right of the assessment displays the students and their progress. Students access the IG3 Maths and IG3 English Literacy Intervention systems from the IG3 Education portal. The student's dashboard displays the status of their active assessments and learning plans. To access the assessment, click Assessment. The current progress of all assessments and learning plans are displayed. To begin the assessment, click Launch Assessment. Notice there are no help files and no response as to whether the answer is correct or not. This is to determine the student's actual proficiency rate. The questions take the student back until the system finds where the student is proficient. This can be more than 2 grade levels. Upon completion of the multidimensional assessment, a detailed individualized learning plan is developed, tailored specifically to each student. The learning plan is designed to bring the student to the required proficiency level based on gaps identified in the assessment. Notice the percentage increasing in the lower right of the screen. Correct answers display in green and incorrect answers in red. The correct answers display for any incorrect results. If unsure of how to complete the exercise, click Show Example. And if additional assistance is required, click Explain It to access video instructions. The instruction sets and examples on each subject can be accessed at any time by both teachers and students, thus are an excellent teaching resource. Results from the standalone interactive how-to practice exercises are not recorded. Click the arrow to the right of the assessment to show each student's results. The percentages to the right of the assessments and learning plans are the percentages that have been completed, not the results. The assessment and learning plan results filter directly to the Comprehensive Reports module. On the left-hand side pane, click Reports. Detailed reports are available for both classes and individual students upon completion of both the pre- and post-assessments. The lowest, highest, and average initial grades for the class are displayed, and the student's initial grade. Clicking Show Post Grade on the upper left-hand side displays the grade upon completion of the assessment, and clicking Show Scores adds the initial score and the initial percentage. To access the student reports, click Student Reports. Select the class. All students in the class display. Select a student. All assessments completed by that student display. Select an assessment to display their comprehensive reports. The Overview report displays the target proficiency grade level for the assessment score, the estimated intervention timeframe for the student to master the topic, and the overall percentage, and whether the student mastered or did not master the topic and the individual percentages. And the text at the bottom discusses the assessment process. The summary report shows information about whether individual exercises were mastered or not, and the grade level achieved of each exercise. The progress report displays the assessment results and the results from the learning plan. The tutorial score displays the number of questions required in the learning plan to bring the student up to grade level proficiency. The detailed report displays the learning plan results and provides additional information of the actual proficiency level of the student. And a graph is available to display the student's progress. All reports are available for printing or viewing online. The intervention systems are designed around the principles of individualized learning, giving teachers the ability to set specific teaching schedules for each student in the class. Enter the homework name, the due date, and select the number of questions, and then click Next. Select the strand, substrand, topic and subtopic, and choose the exercises to include in the homework, and then click Next. Add the students. Homework can be set for one student or for an entire class, and click Next. Preview the homework and then click Create. Once the homework is completed, teachers are able to view the students' progress by clicking the arrow to the right. The indicative progress displays the percentage complete, the actual percentage score, and the time taken to complete the exercise. Specific assistance for each module of the IG3 Maths and IG3 English Literacy Intervention Systems and access to an in-depth manual are available by clicking the question mark on the top right-hand side of the screen. For additional information on the IG3 Maths and IG3 English Literacy Intervention Systems, visit the website www.ig3education.com.au, email info@ig3education.com.au, or call 1800 334 633.